Prologue. Fortunately, freedom is not a necessary condition for writing a book. Unfortunately, I sit here writing these lines as a suspect in a rape case under house arrest. How the hell did I end up in a situation like this, just 4 weeks after my initial encounter with Jade? I remember the look on her face so well. Lying on her stomach underneath me, she turned her head, flashing a smile. That image is etched in my mind now. It was an innocent smile, and under different circumstances there would have been nothing seductive about it. At that particular moment, however, it only hastened the inevitable. You read these stories all the time. You fill in the blanks, imagine what might have happened, and decide who you believe, rape suspect or suspected victim. But when it's you and not someone else, those terms take on a whole new meaning. Things can go one of two ways for me. At best, the state prosecutor decides to close the case against me and gives me back my life. At worst, I'm indicted and stand trial. The state versus Cayden Chase, charged with rape and sodomy. Before house arrest, I spent a full 24 hours in a police detention cell. Under the laws of my country, the penalty for the crime of rape is 16 years in prison, another 140,000 hours, a small cage, an orange jumpsuit, and a 1-hour daily walk in the yard. I'm 33 now, so if I'm found guilty, they'll throw me in prison, and I won't walk free until I'm 49. Except, I won't do the time. I won't. I'll kill myself first. Death, a funeral, a grave, an annual memorial. Or maybe I'll donate my body to science. I'm single, and I don't have any children, so I won't be leaving a family that depends on me to its own fate. Yes, it'll be hard on the people who love me, but I don't have a choice. I simply won't go to jail. How can you spend years behind bars when you know you're an innocent man? It would be a different story if you'd committed the crime, any crime. But in my case, and what's the point of life after prison? Branded a sex offender, unemployable, unlovable, unfuckable. All for something I didn't do. Meanwhile, my belief in the power of the truth makes me feel that everything's going to be okay. I have to believe that the police investigators, the state attorneys, and a court of law will come to this conclusion once exposed to the evidentiary material in full. But of course, that's just my belief. Reality doesn't always fall in line. Surely there must be at least one innocent man currently serving a lengthy prison sentence at one of the detention facilities around the country, despite his clean slate. I'm sure that he, like me, also told himself that everything was going to turn out just fine, that he hadn't committed a crime, and that the truth would finally come to light and justice would prevail. That's exactly what he must have said to himself, and now he's doing time. And he can't be the only one. There must be many who have suffered the same fate. That's just the way it is. Doctors, engineers, technicians, waiters, techies, celebrities. Everyone makes mistakes. State attorneys can also get it wrong. And the same goes for judges and juries. So I'm readying myself for anything that comes my way, all scenarios, including the real possibility of terrible error. I can't be left alone for even a second. On the day I was released from police custody and placed under house arrest, 2 of my closest friends, Anna and Megan, reported to the court and posted bail of 2 months' salary each in my name. They're supposed to ensure I abide by the conditions of my release and confinement. I'm not allowed to leave my apartment. I'm not allowed to contact anyone, and I'm not allowed to receive visitors. If I violate any of these conditions, I'll be thrown back into the detention cell, and my friends will forfeit their financial commitment to the court. They do alternating 24-hour shifts. It can't be easy for them, imprisoned in my place, a 2-room apartment in the center of town. I've given them my bed, and I've been using the couch in the living room. I go to sleep long after they do, usually around 5 in the morning. I have a lot of time to myself, to think. Friends are bombarding Anna and Megan with countless calls and messages from me. I, meanwhile, remain cut off from my social circle.